What's up, fam? Hope you're having a great day today. Happy Saturday. Well, it's Saturday for me. It's probably Monday for you. It's probably Tuesday for you. So at the end of the day, hope you're having a great day today so far. But let's get into it, right? You saw the title of this video. It's how do I get back in shape, Carl? It's been 10 years, it's been 20 years. And before I, go into this video, I want to show you that it is possible for you. This is my client, Nicole. She went from 490 pounds to about 360 pounds. And we've been working together for the past 2 years. This is my client, Joel. He hasn't worked out since high school, and he's been able to actually get shredded, lean, and more confident in his body than ever before. Now, going to this video, I want to break down basically how they were able to get back into their routine. I want to give you set foundations and things that they actually did to get back into shape. Most importantly, get back into their routine, get back into the habit of working out, so therefore they can attain their goals. Nicole lost an extreme amount of weight, while Joel just wanted to get shredded and lean, and I want to show you something that works for both. Let's get into it. First thing first, when coming back into the gym, one of the biggest things I want you to really focus on is starting small. And I want to give you a prime example. Nicole, in the beginning, the biggest thing that she really was worried about is mobility. She couldn't really move. She couldn't squat. She couldn't lift her legs in certain positions. And I had to focus on the little things to really help her get to, be more mobile. When you're more mobile, you're able to actually be more active. And a lot of you might not have the mobility that you want to actually do certain exercises, and that's why you're scared, and I get that. So the biggest thing I want you to do is to work towards bettering the thing that is holding you back the most at first, which is, hey Carl, let me work on my ankle mobility. Let me get some ankle weights and just move my ankle around. Let me do some stretches to, stretch the muscles in my ankles, in my knees, and my hips. So therefore, I can build the strength in these muscles, the flexibility, to where when I do come to the gym, it's a lot easier to perform. And I'll give you an example for Joel. Joel, when he first started, he had the mobility. He had the body to be able to, come into the gym and perform, but we still need to start small when it comes to the workout regimen. I couldn't just throw him in there for 7 days and say, yeah, just go work out. It doesn't work that way. And if everybody tells you that, I'm sorry, they're not the right person for you, and you might want to fucking run. And the reason why I say that is when you're coming back into the gym, you want to take your time. So 3 times a week, 4 times a week, come in here and have a small routine that works on your weaknesses, so therefore you can make them your strengths as you work on yourself throughout this journey. So by starting small, you're gonna allow yourself to actually do that. But most importantly, you're gonna allow yourself to actually do that in a comfortable manner to where you're not fearful of doing certain exercises the deeper and deeper you get into the journey. So let's say it's your first day at the gym. Maybe come here and do like an upper body day where I do 3 sets of 10 bicep curls. I do 3 sets of 10 chest press, do 3 sets of 10 shoulder press, and do 3 sets of 10 of dumbbell rows. And again, this is an easy thing to do, but most importantly, an easy thing to start your journey with. And the reason why I say you want to start your journey, not easy, but something that's doable, it's because yes, you want to challenge yourself within the journey, but you don't want to challenge yourself the first day and then count yourself out for the rest of the journey. And that's what a lot of people do. They come back in here, they go as hard as possible, they think, oh, I got the body still, I got the skill still, they let their ego in the way, and then they might get injured, they might get hurt. And that's what I don't want for you. I don't want you to get hurt. I actually want you to progressively get better as you go. Work on the little things, actually having a plan to come in here. Don't just come in here just to doing the do. Go online, find a plan, or ask the trainer, ask the coach, or even call me and I can personally customize one for you. But other than that, start small, have a plan, and then from there on, work on your weaknesses and make them your strengths. Now let's get into step 2. Next thing you want to do is I want you to actually have a fire-ass playlist. And I know that sounds crazy, and why do I need a playlist, Carl? What the fuck? I want to lose weight. I want to get healthy. Here's the thing. When you come into this gym, you're going to have some anxiety. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. But what you cannot do is let that anxiety be the reason why you can't continue forward. And a lot of people, that's why they don't come to the gym. They get so anxious, they're like, yeah, I'm never coming back. And that leads them to being more overweight. And I don't want that for you. So the biggest thing is have a fire playlist that when you're listening to music, you're in your own world, you're in your own vision, which is I'm working out, I'm working on my form, I'm working on my technique, and I'm just getting myself better because everybody else is in here for the same thing. They want to better themselves, they want to get better shape, they want to get in a better mindset. And for you to put yourself in a position to actually grow, I want you to have a fire playlist that you can just listen to and rock the fuck on. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it really does help so much. Like for me in the beginning, when I first started this gym, if it wasn't for my playlist, I probably wouldn't be here. Because my playlist would just put me in my own mood, put me in my own zone. And it made me feel good about what I was doing, even when my form wasn't the best. But over time, my form got better, my technique got better. I learned more and I progressed more. And that's what I want from you, is for you to learn more, to progress more, but most importantly, have a fire playlist that can back you up. So therefore, you're always energetic and you always want to show up. And most importantly, you always want to attack those workouts. Because over time, as you work on your weaknesses and you're making your strengths, you're going to just want to go a little bit harder. And you're going to want to go a little faster. And you can be like, whew, that music put me in a zone. and it does help. It really does. Now let's get back into some gym stuff. One of the biggest things I want you to do when starting small is sometimes start with the machines before you move on to the free weights, because the machines are going to allow you to work on your form, to work on your technique, but most importantly to work on your mind to muscle connection, right? Because the biggest thing is when you're trying to grow muscle, when trying to get in shape, which is the goal, even if you're trying to lose weight, you still want to grow muscle because that's going to help you burn more fat and burn more calories over time. When you're trying to do that, you want to work on your technique, you want to work on your form, and machines are a perfect way to do so. And the reason why I say machines are a perfect way to do so is because, for example, look at this chest press machine, right? I'm going to lower the weight a little bit just because I did chest yesterday and I'm extremely sore. Look at this chest press machine. If I'm going into this, I'm pressing out. What am I mimicking? I'm mimicking a dumbbell chest press. So if I can perfect this, I can get my chest fibers going. The minute I go over there to do a dumbbell flat bench press, I'm gonna be more in tune with my body. Most importantly, I'm gonna be more in tune with what to actually do versus just going in and just pushing it out, not knowing, not feeling, not engaging the muscle. I'm gonna know, oh, maybe I should take my time, feel it at the bottom portion, really squeeze through, feel the muscle, engage it, and then slow on the way back. And once you take what you learn from these machines, you can apply them to almost everything. And I know a lot of people will tell you, oh, just jump right into free weights. Bro, you're not used to it. So build yourself up with the machines first, so therefore you can get used to it. Even when it comes to the squat, I can use a Smith machine to get my foot placement going. Most importantly, the bar placement. So therefore when I do squat, it's a lot easier. And let's say it's a little hard, use a bench to help you out. Sit on that bench, get your form right, come up. And again, every workout has a regression. And that's one thing I really want to emphasize on. Every workout that is out there has a regression, meaning every workout that you see, free weights, everything, like the machines, there's a way to take a step back so you can move 10 forward. That goes into number 3. Never be afraid to take a step back so you can move 10 forward. Meaning for me, there was a point where, well, when it came to, let's say, my squat, my form was terrible. So I had to take a step back from the free bar, come here to this machine, work on my technique, work on my form, and over time it got better. And I'll give you a prime example. I tore my ACL about 4 years ago when I was playing basketball in college. Guess what? It messed me up mentally, physically, took me out the game. And for me, I was always afraid to get back into squatting because I didn't want to be in the bottom position from the squat and hear it pop, you know what I mean? Because that shit messes you up mentally, more than physically. But over time, I started using the bench, I started sitting down into it, just feeling for my quads, and over time I got better and better and better. And after 2, 3, 4 years again, I'm back to squatting heavy, I'm back to deadlifting heavy, and doing the things that I love doing. But I wasn't afraid to take a step back so I can move 10 forward. It doesn't matter what you're doing, just know it's gonna help you progress forward. A lot of people don't wanna take that regression because like, oh, I'm gonna look like a pussy. They're gonna make fun of me. Who gives a fuck? You're here to better this person. The person that you look at in the mirror every day, not everybody else out here. So whatever you do, if you're taking a regression and you're doing a regression exercise, stick to it, maximize it, perform better at it, and over time you will get better at the other exercises. But never be afraid to take a step back so you can move 10 forward. And do not let anybody else psych you out. And the same thing happened when I removed the bench. I worked on form, I worked on tempo, I got better. And then I went to the free bar, I worked on form, I worked tempo, and then I got better and I got stronger. So never be afraid to take one step back so you can move 10 forward when it comes to getting back into the routine thing. And if I'm being honest, the same thing is going to apply for your nutrition. And I know you're waiting for me to get into it. You're like, when is he gonna talk about nutrition? Now, when it comes to your nutrition plan and setting it up, one of the biggest things I always say is, yes, you wanna have a meal plan. Yes, you wanna have certain things that you can utilize to help you get better. Most importantly, make the right meal so actually, you're eating healthier. But a lot of you overwhelm yourself. And the reason why I say a lot of you overwhelm yourself is, a lot of you always ask me, yo, what's a meal plan I can use? What's this? I'm sorry, but no keto diet, no carnivore diet is gonna magically change everything for you. At the end of the day, it comes down to your habits. And that's really what I actually focus on when it comes to nutrition. Focus on the habits that are keeping you in a certain position, that are making you overweight, and learn to change those habits over time, little by little. Let's say you're somebody like Joel, you're 40, you work 2 jobs, and you know on the weekends you drink, throughout the weekday you have no structure when it comes to eating, you skip breakfast, you skip lunch, and you just eat a big ass dinner. Let's say that's your problem. Biggest thing I'd say is start with breakfast. Start your day with a high protein breakfast at least 30 to 40 grams of protein. Why? Because when you start your day with a high protein breakfast, A, you're gonna feel a lot more saturated throughout the day. Most importantly, you're gonna have a lot more energy throughout the day. And B, just focus on breakfast for the entire week. And then next week, implement a lunch or prep a lunch ahead. Prep 5 meals and be like, this is my lunch for the week. Put it in the fridge, Boom, all you gotta do when you get to work is heat it up and make your lunch a high protein lunch. And then when it comes to dinner, usually we have time for dinner. Usually we cook dinner at home. So the biggest thing I'd say is start with the small things that you know you need to change. And over time, you're gonna start stacking habits, fam. And that's the biggest thing you wanna do when it comes to this journey, is you wanna stack good habits. You don't wanna just say, oh, I need a nutrition plan, diet plan, that's gonna change everything for me. Yes, you know, you could utilize something like that, but it's the habits that are keeping you stuck. It's the habits that are keeping you in position. It's the late night eating. It's the cravings. It's the not knowing how much food you're actually eating that's keeping you overweight. And you need to understand that. And no meal plan is gonna magically shift it for you. And a coach says, oh yeah, I got the perfect meal plan for you, join my program. Fuck that. That's not gonna work for you. It's the habits and foundation that you utilize on a daily basis that are gonna put you in a position that you wanna be at. They're gonna put you in a position where you lose the 30 pounds, you lose the 40 pounds, you lose the 100 pounds. It's all within the habits. And my challenge to you is to create successful habits within your diet, your routine, that are gonna change your life. And if you do that, I'm gonna see you in a year lean, sexy as fuck. And last but not least, follow my 2X rule, which is never go 2 days without eating healthy, never go 2 days without working out. And if you do that, you will be successful within this journey. When it comes to consistency, it's not all in 7 days a week, every day I eat healthy. No, it's, hey, let me eat healthy 80% of the time, and 20% of the time I'm gonna enjoy me some Halo Top ice cream, which is a high protein ice cream. And that can greatly impact you when it comes to this journey. A lot of people, the reason why they always fall off is because they try to do too much. And the reason why you try to do too much is because, oh, I wanna do this, I wanna do that, and you're motivated to do it. But the thing is, motivation dies off. And when you're trying to do too much while you're being motivated, that only can last for a certain period of time. But when you instill habits, when you instill foundation within your routine, and you stay consistent in the gym for 4 days a week, while eating healthy 80% of the time, you're more likely to be successful than the person who's saying, I'm gonna do a 30-day challenge. And lastly, stop doing challenges. Just focus on being better every day. Focus on building better habits every day. Focus on being a better version of you every day, and focus on beating the old you so therefore you can step into the new you. And if you do that, I promise you'll be successful in this journey. And that's all I got for you today. I hope this video brought you tremendous value. I hope it helped you when it comes to kickstarting this journey. And I can't wait to see you in a year or two to where you're sexy as hell, lean as hell, strong as hell, with some pulling the best version of yourself. And here's the thing, if you ever want some professional help and you want somebody to create a routine for you and be there with you to keep you accountable, you could always hit the link down below. You can always book a call with me and I'm happy to help. But if not, go crush that shit and don't fucking stop. Don't stop for anybody. Don't stop because somebody told you, hey, let's go this on the weekends when you wanted to go to the gym. Go to the gym. I promise you, it's the little things that really keep you ahead. Most importantly, it's the little things that keep you in the position that you want to be in, which is a healthier, stronger, sexier, leaner version of you. All right? With that being said, the best day ever. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and I'll see you in a bit.